Hi guys, what it does? Welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Mute, but the me. So today I'm about to take out my hair. It's been a little minute. So yeah, I want to talk about some things as I undo my braids, my hair I mean. So let's talk about unpopular opinions, icks or pet peeves that I have, and life lessons that I've learned throughout my 23 years of living. I just turned 23. And yeah, so let's start on the first one. The first one is, I've written them down so that I don't forget. So if you see me looking, just know I'm looking at where I had written. So the first one is, chicken in is actually overrated. I prefer KFC than chicken in. Chicken in is not really giving like what it's supposed to give, but if you like it, well and good. But as for me, I think it is actually overrated. Yeah, but the pizza is so good. But nini, like chicken and fries, no, they don't have the best fries actually, and chicken too. So the other one is, Nairobi isn't the only place to make it in life. Some people are actually thriving in sites like Nakuru, Narok. Narok is also good. Like you save a buck, like, and yeah, like unajua kuna places like salary is inclusive of allowances, and you don't have to spend money commuting like sijui magari ngapi ndo ufike Kilimani and all that. But yeah, M-Pesa charges should be considered theft in broad daylight. This time my friend and I were going to buy something, like it was so cheap, like 40 shillings, and tell me why this person at the shop was saying ati withdraw, like tulimwangalia tukamwambia tu no, we can't do that. 40 fucking bob. So the other one is, watu wajui mpiga kelele sana, si kila mtu anataka 6 pack. Okay, small progress is still progress, but please don't be all about it. I'm a gym baby. Hey, anyway, what wajibambe, but macho kupiga kelele sana. We know you're getting the flat tummy, and the abs. So do it in silence. Let us see the results. Okay, so the other one is, soft life is just a code unnecessary for debt, and it's mostly sponsored by quiet men who are off socials. I said what I say. Okay, don't get me wrong, but there are actually people who can afford the lifestyle, but mostly for the this thing I saw at iPhone 16 users who are unemployed where ni Nigeria man in Zimbabwe. They are being monitored. Like bro, uko unemployed and you have an iPhone 16. That's alarming. Yeah, so the other thing is, not everyone in Kenya wants to be an influencer. Some of us just want peace and pension. So actually there's this thing that I saw that influencing is not like a career plan. It's just like a phase that people are in. Like it's a phase, like una try what you just try it, and when you thrive in it, then it becomes like another source of your income. But nowadays there's some people who quit like good careers for like influencing and wanna thrive, yeah. But that's just an unpopular opinion. The other one is, our traffic problem isn't boda, it's just like unskilled drivers who are undisciplined and also useless flyovers. Yeah, matatu culture is actually overrated. So yeah, bodas are the way to go nowadays, but safety is also a priority, because these bodas, they're very detrimental, because most of the accidents actually in hospitals are caused by bodas, like either a driver or a passenger. Like they're usually fatal at times, leading to even amputation and massive fractures. Yeah, and even polytrauma, Yeah, the other one is, Kenyan TikTok is way funnier. Like, yani, people are so funny out here. It's not even about it, the depression or trying to get away from things that are going on in their lives. Like, people are naturally so funny. It's so breathtaking to make someone else happy through you. Like, there's a quote, my boy, you're scrolling mostly on my like let's say for me, my TikTok, it's mostly like US based, but I think the algorithm picks up what you like search and view a lot and engage with. So I'll say on my end, I prefer like Kenyan TikTok, and it's so funny. If the other unpopular opinion is, Kenyan lipo and BBL and lifts trash. I said what I said. There's this babe I watched. She had done a lipo and I think a lift. Upper hips zilikuwa zimeniniwa, and then she tucked her tummy So unajua hizo the faha, and it wasn't looking good. Yes, akivaa nguo like unaona tu she's flat and all that, but once she showed us like physically so yeah, I've seen more BBLs like and lipos. Like recently Saria Rain got a lipo. She showed us the progress and the process, and hers looks okay. She's so snatched. The other one is KDF should open a restaurant. They make quite good chapatis than other restaurants in Nairobi, most of them actually. So yeah, don't ask me why I know that, but actually this is the plot. Most of the niggas know how to cook like well, like food that is edible and so sweet, like, you know. Yeah. Another thing is pretending not to hear or speak your mother tongue is actually the ghetto. Like there's this babe in a facility that I was in. She actually, you know, like elderly patients mostly speak their native language. So this babe is from that tribe, and she was talked to by the patient in the native language, and then she has the audace to reply in English, like not even Swahili, English, bro. Nani mtu mzee, you know, that's so it's giving fake ass. But yeah, I don't see the essence of just being ridiculous. That's ridiculous. So actually make sense, but if she knows the language, because I've had the person speak a lot of times but not frequently. So yeah, it's something she can, but she chooses not to, which is not okay, because ingekuwa ni mtu like young tungeelewa, but an elderly person yeah. The other one is seafood is low-key overrated. Can you just eat pork ribs and nyama choma, please? I beg. But there's an exemption to shrimp. Shrimp is actually nice when it's well cooked, heavily emphasizing on well cooked, because yeah. The other one is Kenyan men are more romantic on text than in person. Yeah, flirtation skills ziko top tier on text, but like physically, the things they say on text, some of them can't even do or say in person. Like there's this guy in person, ako too like quiet and all that, but on text, bro. Anyway, guess that's his personality, and maybe we used to joke, me and other friends who know him, that person X unakatiangaje babes, like. And he said that on text it's where he throws like flirtations and all that. So those who are interested get to know him better, and yeah, mnajua mtu mwenye anaona like your personality is aligning, mtago well with each other. But if you're half-assed, some people might not want that type of affection. So yeah, the other thing is what's the other thing? Boba and matcha. It's overly overrated. Okay, there's this thing, like, also it depends on the flavors you choose, but the boba itself, I didn't like it once I tried it. The matcha also, it's like, no babes, no thank you, no thank you. I don't know, is there a difference when you use oat milk and like normal milk and vanilla milk, almond? I don't think there's a difference to the taste, because the grass is greener elsewhere. But try to try, it's good to try things once in a while, but not my cup of tea. So the other thing is icks and pet peeves. The first one is beards. Kempt or unkempt, hell the fuck no. No. Yeah, so that's not my type of vibe. So yeah, no, we listen, we don't judge. So the other thing is backbiters. I would think we don't know, like, they actually are fake. You know, there's some people who come to you telling you things about other people, and you're just like, hey, is it the type of person that you are? Because clearly, hata mimi nikikwambia kitu yangu tena tu kusema, which is actually weird, because you're acting good around your friends who you're talking behind their back to us with, and it's actually giving like way to ni fake. Like, watch on people who backbite, because ni wewe ndio utakuwa next to hapo. The other thing is unsat makeup. Like, you know, there are babes who like put on makeup well and nice and neat. They look actually so beautiful and pretty. But when it's just unsat, juu umechorachora eyebrows aje, it's giving like ukujiangalia kwa mirror, like hata kama ni mask, just do a quick and simple look, or even an extravagant look, but equal to like sat well, you know, sat well. The other one is people who can't keep personal space. Like, there's this time my friend and I were in the cyber, and these babes, like kept looking at her phone, like there's this thing that you can glance and move away, but glancing and not even glance, staring at this point, like uko tu hapo, like what's the reply? So the other one is body shamers who actually are the same body type that they're shaming. So there's this babe, she used to be overly obsessed with being flat and cutting weight, and then where anakwambia like body yako ni kubwa hivyo, like can you not watch your diet, sijui nini nini, and then the same person doesn't even think like it can affect someone na bado yeye ako tu hivyo, like not saying that she had a flat tummy, but she had like fat. So why are you body shaming another person for having fat when you have the same fat? Like be fucking for real. Like that was so audacious for no reason. Like girl, mwenye macho ambiwe tazama. But actually just don't body shame. Hivi ataka unaona mtu akona like zinaitangwa aje mataya, just shani his mouth is moving a lot like a rat. Yapa. Shut it, please. Yeah, the other thing is wigs that are smelly. Hey, was it buy wig 15k, 30k, and you can't afford it to go and take it to the salon for refreshment? Like, bro, that's not okay. That's not okay. Don't be that type. Like, just do the wig they did. Do the wig justice. Is people who language bluff, like unaongelesha mtu Kiswahili anajibu na English. Like that is so funny. Like that is not okay. Like so jibu to like the same language that I'm speaking. That's not something that will hurt. Like what's the essence? Another thing is the life lessons. Almost forgot. So the life lesson number 1 that I learned is birds of the same feather flock together. Yeah, that's right. So this actually is something that I know of. Your friends can't be murderers, and you're saying that you can't murder. Because you see the plot. Your friends murder. You see them do that, and you tell me you can't do that. So yeah, the other thing is if you can't beat them, join them. If you can't beat them, join them. This even doesn't require an explanation. Yeah, it's just well said. The other thing is to always do you, bro. Do you. It's okay to listen to other people's perspectives. Choose and filter what to take and what to leave, Yeah, the other one is do not go each day talking yourself out of things and possibilities. The other one is say yes and no unapologetically. It's okay to say no. It's okay to say yes, depending on the situation. Don't be like so quick to make decisions that require you to think, and don't say like yes or no just to satisfy the other party. If you're not comfortable with something, just say your truth, and if it's negotiable, you can talk things out. But if it's not, stay true to your truth. The other one is never think it can't happen to you. It can never be me. Hi, yeah. Hey, anyway, extend grace to people. Like people can get on your nerves, but do actually extend grace. And like people are just fighting different battles. They don't have to be loud about it, because some are actually silent, others are loud. But just extend grace. Like if it can happen to them, it can also happen to you. And yeah, be gentle and kind always, all the fucking time. Like there's no need to. You can be having a very 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 bad day, but mtu akuja hapa na kusumbuana unamtolea hasira. Like no, this is a different situation. You just keep the load of the day at your back and move swiftly so that you don't extend the negative energy to others. Yeah. So the other thing is don't beat yourself up for the things you did in the past. Forgive yourself, forgive the people, and let the past be the past. Work on the future and live in the moment. Okay. The other thing is life is what you make and choices you make each day. Sometimes this is broken. So sometimes the choices we make influences the life we live. Like kuna options. Like don't settle on something you're not okay doing because you didn't think through what your next move will actually be, because you'll end up making irrational decisions and blaming yourself for things that you would have changed at the moment. So before you just do anything, just think it through, give it your time and all, seek consultations from different people, and yeah, just take each step and each day at a time. There's no need to rush. So yeah, the other lesson is celebrate yourself, because no one will. People can be clapping so loud for you, but if you don't clap louder, then what's the point? Clap for yourself even more. The other thing is silence the voices in your head. Ask God for grace to grant you the serenity to accept the things that cannot change and to change the things that can be changed with wisdom too. Like everything happens for a reason, and God created us with a purpose. He can't give you a setback that you can't handle, and every setback is a set up for a greater comeback. Yeah, well said, well said. So yeah, just take one step at a time. Don't rush in people's timing and timelines. Hey, it's shading. Don't rush on people's timeline and forget that you are destined for greater things. It's okay to try new things here and there. And if things don't actually go as you plan, just let it be. Like, okay, mi kitu najambianga siku hizi ni ukiona kitu iendi vile ulikuwa umeplan, like just let it be. Maybe it wasn't meant for the moment. There's this girl I was watching her YouTube video. She's a new content, like a small upcoming content creator. She was saying how she showed us a journal where she had written her bag business, the way she wanted to start selling bags, making profits and all that. She's in uni actually. She had a well laid out plan. She had the finances and she had the plug for the bags, but actually paid the plugger and she picked the bag she wanted for her biz. And unfortunately, the money was used, she was kind of scammed. So she didn't beat herself up, but obviously kuna ile guy mbona amenifanyia, but she didn't actually beat herself up. She just said I know that if it didn't happen then, it means that maybe I wasn't ready for the business, maybe kitu ingefanyika along the way. But this means sometimes you can have a passion towards something, you can't want that thing so badly. Seek God for help. Before connect inasemanga, we all have plans in our mind and our heads, but for them to be established, it's upon God. Lay your plans up to God. Tell him every single thing, because he knows each and everything even before we think it. So if it actually comes to pass, it's okay. If the things that actually don't come to pass, then they're okay too. So don't beat yourself up for things that happen in your life, people that come and go, relationships that fail, work and job opportunities that fail. Learn to accept things. Acceptance is a stage of healing, and yeah, just learn to be grateful always, no matter where you are at in life. Your achievements and people who you've done life with together might be way up in the ranks than you. So sometimes you feel mbona mimi nifanikiwe, mbona how things are going well for them. You don't know the things that they are battling in silence. Mtu atakwambia shida zinapitia. You'll only see the fancy lifestyle, the everything good that is going on. I won't post sad thing on my story actually, because I don't want to radiate that kind of energy, but just know that in the ground everybody is battling something silently. Even if it's not silent, maybe they choose to tell people around them that are close to them. So yeah, don't beat yourself up for things that are happening in your life. Yeah, the other thing is each and every one of us needs to live life responsibly. It's okay to go out and all, but be responsible in everything you do. Hata kama ni you're taking shots and all that, take responsibility. Take what you can handle and leave what you can't. You don't have to be greedy. Gluttony is, even kwa Bible, gluttony is not okay. You have a buffet, a lot of different things to try, but since you've not tried majority of the things, you want to try all of them. utakufa utakufa baya na kurumia. Anyway, just serve the portion that you can handle and leave the rest for the rest of the day. Like even kwa Bible kulikuwa na history ya manna from heaven. They were actually told to take enough for each day, cause no snaps from I'm not even active on Snapchat, bro, but the people keep sending me snaps. Anyway, streaks, I mean. The other thing is, as I was saying, each day carries its different serene blessings. So don't rush gathering each and every blessing today whilst kuna kesho. You know, it's okay to push yourself to your limit, but extend grace to yourself too, cause email ndo nafanyia kazi, bro. There's this inakwanga page ya US, like on Instagram, like news za US. There's this like mom who was working like, so unaonanga vile like abroad you can work like different jobs, but sasa different hours, like maybe you can have a job for 2 hours, the other one will give a shift. Now this lady was beating herself up, like doing a lot of jobs, and she wasn't even getting enough sleep. Unfortunately, she ended up dying in her sleep. Like she had tweeted on Twitter at I'm about to take a 3-hour nap to refreshen up, something of the sort. And then unfortunately she didn't wake up, and the allegations were that she wasn't like giving herself rest. She was busy like making money, you know, kuna rent areas, kuna like you need personal stuff, your kids are looking up to you, like, you know, it's a lot of responsibility. And I guess she was a single mom a bit, cause you know, like you have to push yourself for your kids and you have bills too. So like alikuwa nangangana apate like more hours of working, so that, you know, more hours equals more money. And yeah, so may her soul rest in peace. But what I was saying is, in reference to that, like give yourself grace. Like when you're just tired, like lay back. Like for me, I say like, as I see as me alone, this time I was watching Maggie Mwende on YouTube. She's a mom, a corporate girly. So she was saying like she sleeps like as early as 8. And I agree, like, because your brain cells need rest, like to rejuvenate. Like, you know, like umeshinda tu kwa lapi all day, umeshinda mjengo, you know. So like rest, just come home, tidy up if you can, make yourself something to eat, like enough for you to eat, hydrate and sleep. Like don't be on your phone at 2 a.m. na una kitu like busy making you stay awake. Like, unaona, like overconsumption of socials, like ina lead to clutter of your mind. I was watching Sadi Aldi, but then I'm plugging in my favorite creators. So this is the editing me, and I realized that I didn't finish the video. So as I was saying, now plugging in my favorite YouTubers, and Sadi was talking about, you understand, so Sadi was talking about different ways you can declutter. One of them, you can delete social that you don't use anymore, and that gives you clarity and a clear mindset. You can also say goodbye to people who no longer have like I'm only the same lane, you know, yeah, fake friends and all that. And be true to yourself all the time. And yeah, that's it for the video. As you can see, I finished undoing my hair. And yeah, if you've watched till this far, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend, don't gatekeep, and comment pink emoji. Yeah, any pink emoji. So yeah, that's it for my video. Stay tuned for the next. See you.